Good morning, class. Welcome to the first day of statistics. I just want to make a quick little video just to say hello and welcome to the class. Give you some basic info about what to expect over the next coming days. So first of all, make sure to log in today. This class does move really fast. It's an accelerated class, being that it's 12 weeks. So I'm going to try to send out a whole lot of information each day over the first few days to make sure you kind of get on track with what you should be doing every day. For now, for day one, log into the class, go through the orientation, go through module 0, just peek around in the course, get yourself acquainted with the course, kind of see what it's all set up as. Don't feel like you got to get a ton done today. Now, the more you can get done, obviously, the better off we are for the rest of the week. But the big thing is I want you to get acquainted. I want you to make your way through module 0, which is, again, kind of like an introduction. It's not really any math topics at all. It's just sort of how the class is going to roll, some of the technology going on behind the scenes, so you can kind of see what it's all about. Within Module 0, there is explaining your work assignment. Basically, the idea behind this is when it comes time for the exams, there's going to be 2 problems that pop up randomly after you're done with your test that I'm going to ask to see your work on, that I want to take a picture of your work and to take a quick video of yourself explaining the steps that you went through in the problem and explaining it. Ideally, I'd like to see your face in there so we can kind of match a face to a name. It's kind of nice so that we're not all just kind of text back and forth kind of stuff. If you don't feel comfortable with that, that's okay. Now, there's a spot to attach the video. If it doesn't accept it, if it's too big, or if you feel better doing it this way, you can just put it onto YouTube and then put the YouTube link into that assignment. A lot of times that works better, especially if it's longer than like 30 seconds. So if it's longer than like 30 seconds of explanation, which it shouldn't be a ton. I'm not looking for like a huge long explanation. Just a quick, here's the right steps that I went through kind of thing. So anyhow, that's what we're looking for as far as that Module 0 explaining your work assignment. And again, feel free to use YouTube for the videos. The last thing I want to touch on just today, and I'll give you lots more information in the coming days. The last assignment in Module 1 is called Investigating Statistics in the Media. What's going to happen there is I'm going to ask for you to report on something you've read in a news article, some sort of real-life media within the past couple weeks that involved sampling. So it's important as you go through Module 1 that you understand what sampling is. So I'm not just asking you for kind of our common, what we hear about with statistics. So when we think about statistics, sometimes we just think about numbers that are reported. But that's not what I'm actually looking for. So I'm not looking for you to say, here's how many COVID deaths have happened in Michigan over the past week. That's not a sample. So you're going to learn that a sample is going to be a representation of a bigger population. So it's a group that we randomly pick in some way that's representative of a bigger population. So if we just look at people that have died in Michigan due to COVID, that's not going to be a sample, because if we look at everybody in Michigan, everybody didn't die. So it's not representative. It's not the same makeup. And you're going to learn more about that throughout Module 1. But I just want to kind of point that out so that as you're reading the news, as you see things coming through on your social media, if you see something that involves sampling, which is going to be polls, surveys, things like that, that's really what you're going to look for. You don't want to report on just numbers. So there's a difference between numbers and sampling. So we want to look for something that has some good sampling in it. And I'll give some more information about that. I just kind of want to give you a heads up, because it's something that as you're sort of just living your daily life, that you might come across something you're like, hey, that's going to work for my assignment this week. So I just kind of want you to get thinking about that. We're going to have 4 of those assignments throughout the year, or through the semester rather, 1 for each unit. So everything that we take a test over, basically. So anyhow, I hope you have a wonderful day. Welcome to the class. Again, I'm going to send out a lot more information over the next couple days. Today, I don't want to overwhelm you too much. I'm going to start overwhelming you tomorrow. Sorry.